No, I didn't sleep well. My hand was throbbing all night.
Did you take a pill?
No, I didn't take a pill, Monica, because they were in my briefcase. I left my briefcase here.
Well, you should have stayed here like I asked you to. Then at least you would have gotten some rest.
Monica, this was the last place on earth I wanted to stay last night. Reginald said my briefcase was here. Where the... I can't... Thank you. Maybe I do need a keeper.
No, what you need is to take better care of yourself. You've just had hand surgery, not to mention the stress of the hospital closing.
Monica, I don't need you to list my misfortunes. What are you doing?
Here, take one of these. I really am worried about you, Alan.
It wouldn't have mattered where I was or what I took. I still wouldn't have been able to sleep. Not with everyone thinking that the debacle at GH was my fault.
Mr. Spencer insists on seeing you, Dr. Quartermain.
Thank you, Sally. How can I help you?
Well, I'd just like to offer my condolences on the hospital closure. And maybe you could help me. Maybe you could answer a couple of small questions, like, how the hell did this happen?
It's a very complicated story, and frankly, Luke, it's none of your business.
Well, that's never stopped me before. Doctor, the notion of the plug being pulled on GH is very depressing. So please humor me. Fill in a few blanks.
The hospital's problems are the unfortunate result of a whole confluence of events that we probably could have handled on an individual basis.
The lawsuits against Dr. Collins, how big a part are they of this confluence?
A decisive part. And the hospital was slapped with a slew of them along with Kevin.
Don't you pay big bucks for malpractice insurance?
We do, and I'm sure the insurance company is going to pay out big bucks to the claimants, but they raised our rates so high we could no longer afford it. And without insurance, the bank reneged on the loan.
So, if it hadn't been for all these lawsuits, you think you could have pulled your other irons out of the fire?
Well, there's no guarantee, but I'd like to think so.
Alan inherited a whole set of problems.
The truth is, I didn't see it coming. I had this hand surgery, and I knew that I would be out of commission just for a short time, but I didn't see anything pressing for a day or two. And then I went under the knife, and all hell broke loose. The timing couldn't have been worse.
Why all the questions, Luke? What's your interest in this?
I'm not real sure yet. But there are just too many coincidences here. Surrounding this thing like a noose, tightening around the whole town.
Are you insinuating there's a conspiracy against General Hospital?
The idea never occurred to you?
I've known that Mercy wanted to take us over.
Mercy is the least of your problems.
You're accusing the Cassidines of masterminding the shutdown, aren't you?
I'm exploring the strong possibility, yes.
Are you sure you're not projecting your own paranoia onto the situation?
Being paranoid doesn't mean people aren't following you.
Listen, we had problems long before Stefan came on the scene.
Yeah, well, there are ways of being in the scene without being on the scene.
You have any proof of this, Luke?
I have a long history with these snakes and an intimate knowledge about the way they move through the grass. And believe me, doctors, right now the tall weeds are shaking.
Listen to me, Luke. We have some very real, practical problems that need an immediate solution. And with all due respect to your experience and instinct, we don't have time to dwell on conspiracy theories.
But if you do get some solid evidence...
Right, you'll be among the first to know. But expect things to get worse before they get better.
I don't see how anything could get worse.
Well, at least you seem more relaxed. That medicine must be working.
There's a call for you on line 2 from a Mr. Connors at Mercy Hospital.
Oh.
Who's that?
I have no idea. Thank you, Sally. This is Dr. Quartermain. Yeah? What about her? Okay, well, thank you very much. Vicious little twit. That was about my patient. Well, no, actually, my former patient. She's been transferred to Mercy. I was just told I don't have to follow up with her because she's been transferred to an HMO doctor. Woman is 68 years old. I've treated her for 11 years for a serious heart condition. We had a relationship. She trusted me. But I guess that's not cost-effective at Mercy. Nor is a physician's loyalty to her patient, I gather. You know, General Hospital stood for things that I believed in, Alan. I don't know what Mercy stands for. I guess cost efficiency. It really breaks my heart to have to abandon my patients to them.
I'm so sorry.
No, come on. No, don't you think that I am blaming you for this? You didn't do any of this. Now,
Dr. Dorman is here to see you.
Oh, no, tell him.
Sorry. This can't wait.
Surely this could have waited, Pierce.
Your husband's due for a checkup this morning. So how's the pain?
It's bearable with the medication.
You'll have to keep the arm as immobile as possible. It'll need to be checked again in about a week. You can set up an appointment with me at Mercy.
You've already settled in there?
Well, they made me a very generous offer. I felt very welcome.
Well, I'm glad that things worked out for you.
You know, Monica, you really ought to consider joining me there. I think you'd like what they have to offer.
Thank you, but I'm fine where I am.
Where you are doesn't exist anymore, so think about it. But not for too long. When Mercy takes over GH, the entire operation will be streamlined, and they'll be cutting back on staff.
Well, I appreciate your concern.
And you know, Alan, Mercy's going to be looking for top-notch administrators. Well, unfortunately, I have to be going now, but best of luck, really, to both of you.
He's more obnoxious than ever.
Yes, he is.
What is that, a change of heart?
Well, 20/20 hindsight, I guess. Look, I'm going to go over to Mercy and see my former patient. As a visitor, of course. Is there anything I can get you before I go?
No, thank you. I'm fine.
You take care of yourself.
I will.
I won't stay long. I know you're busy.
No, you're welcome anytime. Please come in.
What happened? What happened to your hand?
I had some surgery done to repair some damage that was done a long time ago. I'm hoping to be able to perform surgery again myself.
Not at GH, right?
Well, maybe we'll be able to resolve our problems very soon and then just open the doors again.
That'd be good. But in case that doesn't happen, I don't want Robin to lose out. I got the money, lots of it, and I want you to use it to pay for the new HIV treatments if she wants them. Okay? Because she's going to be making a decision soon, and I don't want the cost to be an issue at all. It can't cost more than $3 million, can it?
No, not even close. It's very generous of you.
No, it's not. What's the use of money if it's not for something like this?
Indeed. I will keep it in mind when the time comes.
Okay. I think it's really great how you take care of Robin. She told me how terrific you are as a doctor and how much you've helped her. I just want to say thanks.
Would you like some lunch, Jason? I could get Cook to whip something up.
You know, I've eaten already. Thank you anyway, though.
Oh, okay. Another time, maybe.
Okay. Well, I gotta split.
Listen, I'll go with you. I have to go to the hospital myself.
Wait, isn't it locked?
Yeah, but I've got some pull and I need to do some work there. And besides, it's really the only place that I want to be right now.